right, I was robbing my grave, wasn't I? That's the thing. Here lies Adol Christian. Yep, this is the one. Feel a little guilty doing this. Well, it is a little iffy, I guess.
Oh boy.
Grave robbing isn't exactly an activity I'd normally condone, much less do. I know how you feel, but I'm confident that this is the right course of action. Come on, let's just get it over with. I feel the same. Remember, no one is actually buried here. We are not desecrating anyone's final resting place. After digging for a while, a stone coffin was unearthed. Bleh. Hesitantly, the lid was slid back to reveal... Huh? Empty. It's not the wrong grave, is it? No, this is Adol's, and they did say they buried his belongings here. Wait, I think I see something in the corner. Ozma produced a small scrap of paper from the coffin. What is it? Looks like it came from a notebook. There's something written on it too. Receive the mask from... That's definitely your handwriting, Adol. The mask? Yeah, that brings a lot of things to mind. But let's think this through for a minute. Firstly, why are Adol's belongings not here when the villagers said they'd be, and even apologised for burying them? Someone stole my stuff? That seems the most likely scenario to me as well. If we assume what the villagers said is true, Adol's belongings should be buried here. If they intended deception, they could say that no belongings were found, and I doubt we would have questioned it. The most likely possibility here seems to be that someone looted your final resting place, perhaps considering it a victimless crime.
So, someone else dug up this grave before us. Whatever was in it must have been seriously important to them if they were willing to go that far just to get it.
Yeah. But at least we found something. Received the mask from. Not much to go on, but it's a start. Though hearing the word mask doesn't bode too well for us, given what we went through in Komodo.
It's too early to tell if Remnos is connected to this.
Yeah, we've got far too little information right now.
Still, it says he received it from someone. Who would that be, I wonder?
Whoever it is, it seems reasonable to conclude that Adol's disappearance occurred shortly after this meeting. Perhaps the mask in question is directly tied to this incident, and by extension, to Adol's memory loss as well. I think it would be safest to operate under this assumption at the moment, to remain on alert while we continue to investigate.
Adol.
Alright, Adol. I think it's about time we go meet the person living in that tower now.
You would like to speak with Lord Adel? Eldil? You would like to speak with Lord Eldil?
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get to the bottom of what happened to Adol without talking to him at least once. I agree. A consultation with Lord Eldil seems wise. It is, after all, my responsibility that one of his valued guests went missing. I would like to discuss matters with him as soon as possible myself. Is something the matter, Lisa? Lisa?
Actually, there's something I need to tell you about Lord Eldel.
Oh, you sound hesitant. Please, don't be shy. What is it you need to tell me?
Lord Eldel is rather unwell at the moment. He claims he has a kind of chronic disease.
What? Lord Eldel is ill? I was unaware this was even possible. To my knowledge, he has never taken ill even once.
I'm sure he would be very happy to know Adol is alive and well, but if he could at least wait until his condition improves.
I see. Well, I guess we don't really have much of a choice in the matter. If he's sick, he's sick.
Durin, I'm terribly sorry. I'll be certain to inform Lord Eldel of your arrival at the first available opportunity. Man, I can't believe this. Do we really have to wait until God feels better before we can talk to him? And our hands are tied until then too, since we told them we wouldn't wander too far outside the town.
First Adol's memories, and now Eldel's unprecedented illness. It seems a lot of unusual things are happening here lately.
It's like everywhere Adol goes, trouble follows.
It's not my fault.
Sorry, I guess that might have sounded a little mean. Still, we four would have never met one another if it weren't for you, so it's not like you're always causing problems. I have no idea what kinds of unimaginable horrors await us in the future, but I know I don't regret coming with you.
Nor do I. What's on your mind, Darren? Huh? Oh, you're talking to me? This is only a suggestion at all, but How about we sneak out of town tonight and go to Eldale's tower ourselves?
What? Weren't we just told not to do exactly that?
Well, I have a hunch. I mean, I can't prove it or anything, but still... That Lisa girl seems to be hiding something. I got a feeling it's really important. Real important, even. And what's stranger is, I don't get the impression it's us she's hiding it from. If anything, she seems to be hiding it from the people of Highland. Are you referring to her account of Eldale's illness? She did seem overly hesitant to mention it, with no obvious explanation for her reluctance. Don't get me wrong, she seems like a nice girl, but I get the feeling there's more to this than meets the eye. I think it has been made quite clear to us that this town is unique in a great many ways, and with individuals acting to make the situation even more complicated. There is a high probability that no matter how long we wait, there will be no resolution to this dilemma. That's just what I was going to say, except in smaller words.
I'm kind of surprised, though. I figured you'd be against it for sure.
We all have our reasons for being here. I'm tired of simply waiting for things to happen. The time has come for us to be arbiters of our own destinies.
That's the spirit.
What about you, Adol? How do you feel about this? Let's do it. Don't know why I even bothered asking. Your eyes lit up like fireworks as soon as I mentioned sneaking off. So hopeless. So, I guess that's that then. We should start getting ready, as something tells me this won't be an easy journey. It'd be best if we got to the tower before dawn. You probably won't. I'm still only at 52 point... my word. There's a lot of map I've yet to do. So this is how you've been getting out.
This is so exciting.
Shh, we need to leave before anyone notices us. The north exit leads to the tower, right?
The shops still seem to be open, so we can stock up on supplies before we leave.
Do take care not to appear suspicious, however. Which one is... I suppose I wouldn't be able to accept quests yet anyway. Yeah. Is that Gazok? Gazok, wasn't that the travelling merchant we met in Selray? Holy crap, it is him! What are you doing here, Gazok? Actually, I happened to see you entering the ruins and decided to follow you. I did get lost along the way, but I managed to make it here in the end, just now in fact. Seriously?
Can't believe you made it all this way on your own. Those ruins are pretty dangerous, you know.
They don't call me Gazok the Strong for nothing. I know that forest like the back of my hand. And I'm not letting some little monsters get the best of me.
Amazing. You must be stronger than you look.
I hear that a lot. Anyway, there's something you should know. I'm actually from Highland. What? What are you talking about?
Perhaps I should be the one to explain. You see, Gazok here is my younger brother. Really?
If I told you the whole story, we'd be here all night, so to summarize. A few decades ago, I got myself into a bit of trouble. Took a little spill, you could say. and eventually found myself washed up on the opposite side of the river. I was saved by the people of Selray and, well, that was that. You have been a beloved resident of Selray ever since I was born, so I had no idea. I would have never had any way to know that you came from the other side of the river. Wait, so is this supposed to be like a big teary-eyed reunion of long-lost brothers or something?
It was, yes.
Timel, the child, right?
It was, yes. Until you all barged in and ruined everything.
Oh, it's no bother at all. What was it you came here for? Do you need something?
Came to buy supplies. I don't have anything I can sell you, unfortunately.
Oh, if I use the facilities here, I should be able to reinforce your weapons and armor.
Really?
Of course. If you have the materials, I can craft some accessories for you. I'm Gazok the Strong, after all. Back when I lived here before, people called me Gazok the Super Handyman instead.
We'll go along with that. Feel free to work Gazok hard while he's here.
Glad I caught that. Oh my god, I've got a ton of that. Okay.
I've never seen a thunderstorm like this before.
I believe this to be the only way to reach the tower. Yeah, I guess we're getting near the Sanctuary of Storms they were talking about in town. Let's get a closer look. We'll figure out how to make it through in one piece once we get there. Okay.
Whoa, this is a nice fight.
Hang on. Oh my flip. Yeah, look, come on. Okay, now let's do something very stupid. Okie doke. Ain't winning that. Kalilika, this is Adol Christian. He came here from Asteria. Asteria? Devil Towers, Asteria? Lord Eldil did say it had been freed by a traveller who arrived from here recently, but there's no way. You wanted to meet him, didn't you? I didn't say anything about wanting to meet him. Jeez, from the way Lord Eldil described him, I was expecting somebody a lot stronger looking than this. Adol, Celceta is very interested in the outside world. Blech. Much information finds its way here, but few of us get the chance to leave the town and see the world for ourselves. I'd greatly appreciate it if you'd let Celceta hear about some of your adventures.
Lisa!
For now, though, I'm afraid I must go and report to Lord Eldil. In the meantime, I'll leave you two to become better acquainted. Ugh, not a bear. Oh, that's less than ideal. Okay, so that appears to be where I had to go. It's good. Let's go back, get away all the paths. Keep avoiding those bears. And good. Right. Really nice to know.
The rain's really starting to pick up.
We should probably set up a tent here and rest, Adol.
A tent? Wow, this is starting to feel really exciting now, like we're hiding out in the wilderness.
We can use this area as a base of operations during our time here then. Yeah, though we need to be back in Highland before dawn, so we can't spend the night here or anything. We should be able to rest for a little while though, at least.
Sounds good to me.
It was a quiet night. Only the sound of the falling rain and constant thunderclaps could be heard echoing through the dark. Ugh. Only the sounds of falling rain and constant thunderclaps could be heard echoing through the darkness. Then, with a flash of lightning, a memory sealed deep within Adol's mind was released.
Oh?
I thought you might be interested in this sphere. Unfortunately, I cannot tell you anything about that at the moment. It would spoil all the fun. But I have a feeling that one day you will discover the truth behind it on your own. And I do not intend to rob you of that joy. You are the first person to ask me so many questions. My body is not supposed to feel exhaustion, and yet somehow I think I'm beginning to understand what it's like.
I've brought some tea. Would you like to have a rest now?
Thank you, Lisa.
Could I trouble you to help me carry the tea, Adol? Lord Eldale, is something the matter?
Oh, no.
I was just thinking that the two of you go together quite well.
What?
But Adolf seems to have quite a wide pool of interests. As your father figure, I would be a bit worried that he might neglect the household.
Honestly.
Please, Lord Eldale, don't tease me like that.
My apologies. Adol, you okay? You're out like a light, man. Come on, we gotta get moving. We're running out of time. Entrance. Oh boy, this is some storm. Shows no signs of subsiding. There is no shelter to be found in the plains.
So this is a sanctuary of storms. If we step out there, we'll be fried in no time.
Yeah, I can see the tower on the other side, but actually getting to it alive seems kinda unlikely. There appear to be several strange objects scattered around the plains.
Oh, you're right. I wonder what they're for.
I don't know, but we're not getting any closer to the tower just standing here. Come on, Adol. Let's suck it up and go have a look.
Are you sure? I really don't feel safe going out there.
It'll be fine. Just as long as we're careful and try to keep a low profile, we should probably be okay, I think.
I thought I was done for. I told you it was dangerous to go out there.
I'm sorry. That probably wasn't one of my best ideas. Is something the matter?
Someone's there.
What?
Right there.
Sorry.
Right there.
Whoa!
Watch where you're throwing those things. You could put someone's eye out.
It's you.
Hold on.
Oh boy, it's the kid from the mayor's place.
Grouping all children together with a demeaning word like kid is the sort of thing adults do when they want to sound smarter than they are. It's not an attractive quality, you know.
The hell's your problem?
Try and get along, you guys. So, Kalilika, how long have you been following us? I saw you leaving the mansion. Growing adult sneaking out through a window. I can hardly believe my eyes.
Could hardly believe my eyes. I suppose you planned to escort us back to Highland then?
Yeah, I guess we've been caught red-handed. Nothing we can do now but go quietly. That won't be necessary. Rather, I'll be coming with you to see Lord Eldel.
What?
I'm an apprentice apostle after all. I'm not some child who needs protecting. Plus, I can use my mace to activate the lightning conductors on the plains and stop the lightning from hitting us.
Well, I have to admit, that definitely sounds handy.
No.
There is a problem with this course of action, however. If anyone notices that a child has gone missing during the night along with us, it will spark much worry and suspicion. Yeah, that's a good point.
Hey, why don't you come back to town with us? We'll make sure no harm comes to you along the way. Oh, I scoff at your suggestion. If you think you can talk sweetly and get me to submit, you're sadly mistaken. You wouldn't want me telling Grandfather about this little excursion of yours now, would you? Because that's exactly what's going to happen unless you take me with you. The choice is yours.
Oh boy.
Is she trying to blackmail us?
Sure seems that way.
But if the mayor discovered you were with us, would that not disqualify you as an apprentice apostle?
You're a lot more perceptive than I gave you credit for.
Why are you so determined to accompany us? I assume it is not simply for curiosity's sake, nor are you playing a game with us.
Of course not. I would never do something like this without a very good reason. Lisa is hiding something about the old ill. I know she is.
How can you be so sure?
We've been together for most of our lives. Believe me, I can tell. Whenever she keeps a secret, it's because she's trying to shoulder the burden without bothering anyone. It's just the kind of person she is, and I hate seeing her suffer like this. I want to help her, even if it's just a little bit. Have you tried talking to the people of Highland? Yeah, but everyone else seems content to leave things the way they are. Even Grandfather won't do anything to help. You're the only ones who seem to care enough to actually do something about it. I figured maybe I could count on you. Don't cry.
So, you suspected something may be amiss at the tower and decided to take matters into your own hands. Man, you are one precious kid. I get where you're coming from, but precocious. Why do I constantly read the words wrong?
Is there something wrong with a child being precocious? Adults are always dismissing what children say, telling them that they're ignorant in the ways of the world. But as soon as a child starts trying to learn those ways, it's always adults who put them down and say they're not ready. As long as I keep listening to what adults tell me to do, I'll never become one myself.
Alright, alright. What do you think, Adol? Lead us to the tower, now!
What?
What's gotten into you? Meh. What's gotten into you, Adol? You're a terrible actor, you know that. You're trying to make it seem like you forced her to guide us, huh? So, if someone were to discover this expedition, you would take all the blame upon yourself. How very like you.
Are you saying... Way to go, Kalilika. Welcome to the team. Thank you, everyone.
If only you were this well behaved and honest with your feelings from the start, you'd be a cute kid. Sometimes it's important for children to act like children, you know, and rely on adults to support them. Oh, what was that for?
You said it was important for children to act like children, so that's what I'm doing. And if you attempt to belittle me again, just remember, I bite.
Oh, stop that. That really hurts.
I promise to fall back if things get too dangerous at all. So please take me to the tower with you, please.
Okay, you win.
Thank you. Well then, the Century of Storms ahead waits. You ready?
Oh. Trying to keep everyone near the same level.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Okay, so let's see what you've got.
Hehe, watch and learn. See those lightning conductors scattered across the plains? Those things half buried in the ground? Yeah, I can activate them with my power. As long as one is standing, no lightning will strike the area around it. But it's only temporary, so we need to reach a new conductor and activate it before the previous one shuts down. We just have to repeat that process until we reach the tower.
Does Lisa really come through her every time she goes to see Eldiel?
No, She has her own way of reaching the tower.
Really? Time is short. We should go.
Well then, let's go.
Whoops. That was totally the wrong thing to do.
Oh, for the love of...
At least stay up long enough for me to actually explore around. I can actually get her down over there. Doubt it, but whatever.
Yeah, we finally made it.
I could feel the hairs on the back of my neck standing up every time lightning was about to strike. That was scary. So what now?
There's an elevator nearby that will take us up to Lord Eldeal's room. We should head there right away.
Leave it to me.
This is such a strange place.
What are those things below us?
Ahem. They're the mechanism that controls the Sanctuary's storms.
Oh, really? Wait, seriously? Those things are what makes those crazy storms we just passed through?
Yep. Lord Eldel uses them to directly control the rain and thunderstorms in the Sanctuary. And the rain from the Sanctuary flows into the river, which is responsible for the rapid currents on this side. So in a way, you could say they spin to help protect these primeval lands from any who would wish to do them harm.
Ugh. Truly the work of a god.
We've been told that Lord Eldel came from a distant land on the other side of the ocean a long, long time ago. And he modelled these mechanisms after a weather-controlling device that existed there.
Wow.
Over there's the elevator that will take us to his room. Hop aboard, everyone. Huh?
Work!
What's wrong? The elevator doesn't seem to be working. This has never happened before.
Is there any other way up?
Well, yes, but...
Oh, please don't say that staircase.
I'm sure it would be a wonderful exercise, but I wouldn't really recommend it as anything other than a last resort.
There seem to be a variety of monsters patrolling these platforms too.
Those are the tower's guardians. Looks like we'll have to get past them if we want to win ourselves an audience with Lord Eldil.
What happened here?
I don't know. I don't want to think about it, but there's always the chance that something terrible may have happened to Lord Eldil. Hadol, I'm worried. I'd really like to go and see him and make sure he's okay.
Indeed. Indeed not. Were we to leave the tower now, all this effort would be for naught.
Okay then, let's go.
Fake treasure chests. took damage there, didn't I?
Understood.
It's my turn. Here goes.
Leave it to me. Take this! Strong. to me.
Here I go. 1, 2. Here goes. One, two. Here goes. Now I'm mad.
Why do I keep pressing that button when I don't mean to?
All right.
My turn.
It's my turn. 1, 2. One, two. One, two. Oh, feels so good. Can't hit me. Here goes.
Take a look at this.
Can't hit me.
This is rare. Leave it to me.
I bothered changing the partner around just then. Oh, switching Adol to the lead just then. It's obviously going to be weakness to her.
My turn. Now I'm mad! Disappear! Can't hit me!
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
So much easier with range.
Leave it to me.
Warrior seal anyway. Alright, yeah. Probably should have been using that long before now, but whatever. Oh joy.
This isn't everything.
Oh, for the love of...
my turn.
Here I go. Here goes.
I'm just getting warmed up. This is a nice ride.
Kill first.
I'm kinda hungry. Here goes.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me.
It's my turn.
Here I go! Time to finish this! Is this it?
My turn. Don't think I can hold out much longer.
That is a really goddamn annoying move. Oh yeah, just knocked me over and hit me 10 times for over 100 fucking damage. Over exaggerating it, but whatever. Still, it's a goddamn stupid move.
Here we go! Disappear! Woo! That felt good!
Just getting warmed up.
Kind of hoping that done more for the map. Oh well.
Here, we finally made it.
Sure took us forever to get up here.
Lord Eldale! Where are you? Why is this room such a mess again? Sheesh. Honestly, Lisa is kind enough to tidy up, but we take our eyes off him for a few minutes and it's back to how it was. He sure has a lot of books.
So this is the room Adol was invited to. There do seem to be a whole lot of things in here that I've never seen before. So all of this knowledge... Bleh. So all of this is knowledge that Eldil intends to give to others. I wonder what he planned to impart upon Adol. Well, we can ask him if we find him. Come on, he's got to be around here somewhere, right?
Lord Eldil! So he
is the one they call a god. I thought you might come, Celceta. And it's nice to see you again. Indeed, it's a pleasure to see you again as well, Adol Christian. I'm truly relieved to see that you've made it back here safely.
Lord Eldil, how are you feeling? Lisa told us you were unwell.
I see. So that is how she explained it then. Today, at the very least, I'm feeling wonderful. So wonderful that I thought I would come outside for a while and enjoy the breeze.
Does that mean you really were feeling sick?
Do you believe Lisa to be keeping secrets from you, Celceta? I know how perceptive you can be, and how much genuine concern you hold for the well-being of those around you.
Yeah, I thought she might be hiding something.
Lisa's claim is roughly half true and half understandably false. My body is different to that of yours. I don't take ill in quite the same manner as you.
So, are you okay, or aren't you?
The process my body is undergoing right now is more unique than mere sickness, and it is for that reason that I summoned Adol here. Me?
Lord Eldil?
I hadn't expected this to occur again so soon. Please, Adol, Celceta, you must stay back.
What? What's happening?
His hair and his wings are changing colour.
Lord Eldil?
Adol, Kristen. I thank you for sparing me the trouble of hunting you down myself.
His tone is different, as though he has become a completely different person.
No.
Now,
I will have you return what is rightfully mine. The Mask of the Sun. Give it back. The Mask
Of the sun?
You humans are unworthy to bear such a powerful artifact. Only I am suited to possess such strength. This is not good. Stop this. You never know when to give up.
Not ideal.
Everything has returned to its original hue.
What just happened?
It is as if there are two people, or two divinities inhabiting the same body. That's got to be what Lisa saw that had her so flustered. I don't blame her for wanting to keep quiet about it. Could he have always been like this? Or perhaps this affliction has only begun occurring recently? My money's on a mixture of the two. It's something that hadn't happened for a long time, but just started flaring up again. Ah, here they come. How's he doing?
He's sleeping now. He does look a little better, but...
Adol, I think this might be too much for us to handle right now. I'm worried about our deal, but we need to go back to town and talk to the mayor or something. Figure out what to... Hey! What is it? There. What is it?
I smell something strange.
It's not me, I swear. No, I smell it too. Seems to be riding on the wind from quite a distance away. Quite a distance, as in...
Highland?
Is that smoke? Oh no, no way. That's cannon fire.
What does cannon mean? Wait, are you talking about the weapons used by your military? Who could bring something like that all the way here? No, it couldn't be. Grandfather, Lisa! Adol, Celceta and I reactivated the elevator to the bottom floor while we were looking after a deal. We can use that to get out of here right now. Come on.
Let's hurry to Highland. Right.
Lord Eldiel, we'll be back with Lisa soon.
This is so much more convenient than those damn stairs. Wish we could have used this on the way up too. Wonder what made it stop working.
I still have no idea. I can't imagine Lord Eldiel would shut it off himself.
Kana, can you sense it too?
Yeah, we're not alone in here.
Oh, don't say that. We really don't have time to be hanging around here anymore. I dislike leaving under the circumstances, but I agree, we must hurry back to Ireland.
This is awful. Celceta.
Fortunately, it appears none of the residents were harmed. Every blast looks to have been directed at the roads. So they were just warning shots. Come on, Adol. Let's get to Celceta's house. Be careful though, the attackers might still be around.
Masks. No.
Are these the same masked invaders as the ones you spoke of, Kana?
I don't know. The mask looks different, but
Pretty sure that's Roman armor regalia they're wearing.
so that really was Roman cannon fire then. But why?
Who are you? No response here either. Just like in Komodo. This isn't looking good.
Their strength, their reaction speeds, it's exactly the same as in Komodo. It's like they aren't even human.
If there are soldiers from your Roman army, that would imply they are well trained even without the power of the masks. I'm uncertain how long we can stand our ground against a foe this powerful. I believe we may be out of options. Stand down. Isn't that... We met in Kasnan, right? Yeah, he said his name's Gruda, and he's in charge of the Roman army.
Hello, Kristen.
Fancy meeting you here.
Allow me to expend my deepest gratitude for guiding us to Highland.
Why would you do this? I am, after all, under no obligation to discuss my actions with you. You mobilized quickly, considering we only just got here recently ourselves. I take it you are well informed.
Are you after Lord Eldil's tower?
The knowledge of the sanctuary is great indeed, but represents only the tiniest footnote in our grand scheme. Our true objective lies even deeper in the forest.
Deeper? No, you can't mean...
Behold, the ancient tower falls silent. The rains which has fallen for hundreds of years cease at last, and night gives way to dawn.
The sky, it...
No way.
No. You, what did you do to Lord Eldil's tower? Can't you tell just by looking? We disabled it, of course.
No more pesky barrier, no more annoying thunderstorms. Full access to all, now and forevermore.
You!
What are you doing here?
You both have done excellent work, Bammy. Your experiments with the mask have proven most enlightening. And Gaddis, your investigation of the primeval lands has yielded invaluable data. It's an honor to be of service.
About time I got some recognition.
I've confirmed that the object we seek is not here. As such, please commence preparations for the next phase of the plan immediately.
Gotcha.
What should we do with the gal? Leave her be for now. She may yet prove useful. I see. Understood. Wait. Experiments? So that means the masks here are...
Oh?
I'm sorry, little girl. I'm afraid I haven't the time to be playing with you right now. Take care of them.
Really now? What do you think you're doing here? Wait!
Get out of the way.
You're too late. You should just give up now and save yourself a lot of effort. Dear sister.
No, it can't be.
No.
Nos, what are you?
It's lovely to see you again, Adol. What are you doing here? Do I really need to spell it out for you? I have my duties now as Commander Remnos of the Mars Division, and to my superior, Lord Garuda.
What are you saying? Oh, I get it. You're still under that woman's control, aren't you?
Nope.
I'm afraid not. It is true that Bami had placed me under her power back in Komodo, but now I've chosen to become a member of the Mars Division by my own free will.
What?
Did you come all this way looking for me? To rescue me from myself, perhaps? If so, I'd suggest you just go back home now. Maybe Adol, you can talk some sense. There, maybe Adol can talk some sense into you.
I heard the truth about you, Remnos, from father and that woman alike. They told me that you're actually really strong, but hide it from me because you were afraid I'd be hurt. Because that's the kind of thoughtful, selfless person you are.
The truth. There seems to be a great misunderstanding here. I just didn't care about hunting or fighting enough to give it my all. Nothing more.
No.
This forest holds a secret beyond imagination. A secret I want to know. I want to know what happened here in ancient times. Lord Garuda modeled the... There. Lord Garuda modeled these after the Mask of the Sun that appears in ancient legends, you know. What Bami was doing in Komodo was testing out some of the prototypes. But my lord's true objective here is much greater and more noble than you can possibly imagine. I must see it fulfilled, and bear witness to the results of his glorious vision. It's a much more worthwhile pursuit than wasting my life away in a backwards village like Komodo.
Okay. I think I understand now. But that's all the more reason I'm going to have to drag you back home kicking and screaming.
What?
I don't want to believe it, but maybe you are telling the truth. Maybe life in Komodo has been unfulfilling for you. It sucks. But I can't sit by and watch you hurt people like this, and I can't bear to see you rely on some mask to get your way. When the younger brother starts walking a dangerous path like this, it's his older sister's job to put him right again. So like it or not, you're coming home with me, Remnos.
Oh dear.
This conversation isn't going anywhere. I'm surprised you can be so confident in the face of such an overwhelming power. This is where we part ways. Keep them occupied while I take my leave. Yeah, they should be heading your way now. Just pass that on. What? I know. You don't have to keep telling me. Yeah. Alright then. Good luck. Looks like I can't delay this any longer. The residents are still in a state of confusion. Considering this town has known nothing but peace for hundreds of years, it is hardly surprising. Far too much has happened in too short a space of time. We need to consider what to do next, Adol. The Romans sure didn't hang around long. I think they really are headed further into the forest. What do you think, Garuda? What do you think Garuda is searching for? The Mask of the Sun. I agree. That does seem the most likely possibility. Yeah. When Aldil started changing, he was demanding that Adol give it back to him. Do you remember the piece of paper that we found in your grave, Adol? It said, receive the mask from. Correct. Before losing his memories, Adol must have received the Mask of the Sun from Ildil. Then, when Ildil changed personalities during our conversation with him, he told Adol to return that which he had been given. That is the most plausible course of events. Meanwhile, Garuda was using Gaddis and Bami to study the Mask of the Sun, and even make copies of it. And now they've come to the primeval lands to get the real one. I see. However, we still do not know exactly what the Mask of the Sun even is. Do you have any information you could share with us, Mayor? The Kingdom of Celceta. Kingdom of Celceta? In ancient times, a kingdom by that name existed in this region. Supposedly, Lord Ildil assisted in its rulings many hundreds of years ago. It is also said that the kingdom flourished thanks to the power granted by the Mask of the Sun. However, something happened that caused the once prosperous kingdom to be destroyed. Precious few traces remain now. What happened? I'm afraid I cannot say. Supposedly the people of Highland are descendants of the kingdom of Celceta, but no records exist which describe exactly how the kingdom fell. Lord Ildil has never spoken of it either. I see. Seems our best option would be to meet him again and ask him to tell us all he knows. However...
We're back.
Excellent timing. How did it go?
Well,
Lord Ildil has vanished?
we searched the area all around the tower, but there was no trace of him anywhere.
Ordinarily, he would only leave his room to visit the town, and even that occurs with marked rarity.
And unfortunately, the bad news doesn't stop there. I'm afraid we can't find Lisa anywhere either.
Could Garuda have abducted her?
Lisa may seem dainty, but she's actually pretty quick-witted. I don't think she would allow herself to be captured so easily. Still, I'm worried about both her and Ildil. We need to do something.
Who is it now? We're busy, you know.
Could it be Lisa?
Fine!
Is this the mayor's house? I'm the great Commander Leo of the Roman Imperial Celcetan Army. Damn that Garuda. How could he leave a fine warrior like me behind? Well, they've been treating us like we're nothing but trouble since the beginning. I wanted one of those masks too. Silence! The soldiers of the glorious Celcetan Army have no need for such suspicious masks. Seems like the Romans are a little out of sorts right now, too. Has Garuda been here yet? I can't find him anywhere. You're too late.
What?
What? That fiend! Setting a cunning trap just so he could get ahead of us.
Sancho, didn't he get ahead of us because the commander got a stomach ache?
Yep, and it serves him right for holding all those mushrooms before we even left. Never mind that. We've more important issues to discuss than mushrooms. Why is he not following orders? Our orders were to claim the mayor's home and use it as a base from which we would enact martial law upon the town. Those orders are void. Governor General, what brings you to a place like... men, all in! Oh, don't just stand there. You're in the presence of the Governor General.
At ease, Leo.
Unbelievable. The Governor General herself coming all the way here.
First and foremost, allow me to extend my most heartfelt apologies for the actions of my fellow soldiers. I realize no apology could possibly be sufficient given the circumstances, but I do beg your forgiveness nonetheless. What's going on here?
I've heard rumours of you, Griselda. Normally one would not expect to find a woman of noble standing like yourself in a place such as this.
You are well informed, I see.
However, I have difficulty understanding your actions. First you shell our town and then you come to apologise.
You are correct that Garuda is an officer sent by Rome and part of the Roman army. However, his orders were to investigate the primeval lands and report back to us with his findings, nothing more. His actions here were in no way sanctioned by Rome.
What? A soldier not obeying orders? How disgraceful.
Commander Leo, you will continue following the movements of Garuda and his men and report back to me. Pursue them as deep into the Great Forest as is necessary.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Mayor Aaron, I realize this may startle the people of Highland, and for that I apologize, but I would like to station my soldiers here. What? We cannot have the existence of Highland becoming common knowledge outside the Great Forest. As such, I would like the soldiers of my army to stand guard between here and the river to prevent any further intruders. I give you my word that they will cause no harm to the people of Highland under any circumstances.
So that's the situation, is it?
Grandfather.
Very well, you have my blessing in this. Do as you wish.
I'm grateful for your understanding. As for you, Adol Kristin, you are free to continue your journey.
Huh?
I don't recall ever cancelling your outstanding task to complete a map of the Great Forest, after all. I feel that you are a vital piece of the puzzle that is currently unfolding in this region, and with every single piece missing, the puzzle cannot be completed.
With even a single piece missing. Ugh. Read before you talk. So, that's about the gist of it. What shall we do now, Adol?
Search for Aldil.
Yeah, getting your memories back is top priority, so going after our deal makes sense. Whatever you decide to do, I'd suggest you cross the sanctuary and journey deeper into the forest.
What lies beyond the sanctuary?
A place called the Ashen Forest. Within it sits a settlement where the descendants of those who crossed the distant ocean with Lord Eldil live. It is known as the Village of the Wise.
Village of the Wise?
Unlike the other people Lord Eldil brought here, it's said they've chosen to live in isolation. No one is certain why, however. But they may know something about the Mask of the Sun, as well as Lord Eldil's changes. Sounds like it would be worth a visit then, for sure. Not to change the subject, but... why is Celceta standing here, all packed up and looking like she's ready to leave?
What a silly question. I'm worried about Lord Eldil too, you know, and Lisa.
Adol, I would ask you please take Celceta with you on your journey. Whatever happens as a result of this current crisis, I feel it will have repercussions throughout the land. and travelling will give Celceta a good opportunity to decide what path she should walk from this time forward.
Grandfather.
Furthermore, if you are journeying to the village of the wise, it may be helpful to have someone from Ireland with you. Happy to have you with us, Celceta.
Pleasure is all mine, Adol.
The matter is settled then.
Nice to have you with us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, Adol. Please take this as well.
Oh,
It will allow you to walk to any of the monuments you've touched in the entirety of the forest, no matter where you are.
finally.
This would normally be given to apostles only, but I believe in the importance of your mission. It will serve you well. So, we don't have to go find the nearest monolith whenever we want to warp. That sounds incredibly useful. Thanks. Now, take care up there, all of you, and best of luck. And of course, Highland quests. Philemon. In the market. Cathedral, okay. Have you come to sell me some silver ingots? Well, I appreciate your enthusiasm, but you don't seem to have any with you. Please let me know when you've brought the goods. Darn it. Oh, good to see you. Did you see my request on the board?
We did. It's about our magic artifacts, right? Meaning you're going to tell them about it, aren't you?
Indeed I am. Oh, sorry, Adol. You probably have no idea what we're talking about. Now that the mayor has accepted you, I'm free to discuss this with you. This workshop here is also known as the Artifact Workshop. And as the name implies, I handle special items called artifacts here.
That's what we call complex magically imbued objects, like my mace and the streetlights in this town. Basically, anything operated using mystical energy rather than oil, coal, or other more physical forms of power.
Indeed, and all of the artifacts in this town were presented to us by Lord Eldil. In general, only apostles and apprentice apostles are allowed to possess them for their own personal use. But it seems you already have a few in your possession as well, Adol. I imagine they too must originate from the same source as the ones here. Regardless, the reason I have summoned you here today is to offer my services. I can unleash the full potential of your artifacts. Unleash their full potential? Indeed. Artifacts contain essentially limitless potential. However, unless their potential has specifically been unleashed, most artifacts only utilize a small portion of it. And that's where my services come in. I can release the true potential of any artifacts you find. But to do so, I need power stones, gems containing magical power, few of which still remain in existence. I see.
Did you really understand all of that, Adol? Even if you didn't, I'm sure you will after you see it for yourself. Would you be able to show us, Philemon?
I'd love to, but
While I have the facilities and technology here,
I'm a bit short on materials at the moment. So can I ask you to bring me some gems?
I knew this wouldn't be as simple as it sounded. What is it that you need?
How about I unleash the power of your dwarf bracelet first? For that I need 1 emerald and 1 topaz.
1 emerald and 1 topaz, huh? Those aren't going to come cheap. But if that's what you need, that's what you need. Let's go see if we can track down those gems, Adol. Here you go, Philemon. We brought the gems you requested.
Thank you. Guess I'll get started then. Well, looks like the process was successful.
So, what's different about it now? Will it allow us to become even smaller or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. Instead, you can now maintain your physical strength when using the artifact. So even when you're miniaturized, you can still fight as you normally would.
I see. Useful, if not a little boring.
Boring? Boring or not, that's the general gist of what I can do for you here. Oh, and Tim Alley?
Yes, Gramps?
Adol and his friends are going to be regular customers here from now on. So see to them if they need anything. Alright. Well, do feel free to come back here if you need my services again. When you want one of your artifacts unleashed, just talk to Tim Alley.
All done.
Darn. Amethyst. It's kind of annoying that I don't have that.
Thank you for coming. Did you see my quest on the board? Yes, that's why we're here. What is it you'd like us to do exactly? Actually, I'd like you to defeat a group of guardians. Guardians? What do you mean exactly? Tower guardians, you know? They're fine if they remain inside the tower, but for some reason, possibly because of the storm abating, several of them have wandered out into the sanctuary. They haven't gotten too far just yet, but they have gone a bit haywire. I can't imagine they trek all the way to the town, but it's not a risk I'm willing to take. There's no hurry, so you can take care of this request whenever you get the opportunity, assuming you're willing to help, that is. Of course, leave it to us. Right, Adol? Thank you very much. The guardians in questions look a lot like Inslapples, but there will be some visible differences. They're also likely to be much stronger than the insupports you've encountered in the tower before. I confirmed 5 of them in total. They prefer to attack in groups, so if you can defeat them all, the problem will be solved. Thank you again, and do take care. Maybe. Wait, so how do I... Okay, got it now. Okie doke. You managed to defeat the Guardians. Thank you so much. It's not a lot, but please accept this for your efforts. And it wouldn't have been possible if not for my elegant combat skills. I'm sure. You've become a lot stronger recently, and in such a short amount of time too. Really? Absolutely. Of course, you can't let that get to your head. You've got plenty more growing to do. I'm sure you can become even stronger by following the example of Adol and his friends. Thank you, I will.
We did it!
Okay, now I just need... the other thing. Okay, hyper weapon it is.
Hey there. I've made a couple more amazing weapons I need help testing. You feel like lending me a hand?
Sure.
Really? Thanks. After hearing Duran talk about what happened last time, I have to admit I'm kinda nervous. You're not going to ask us to do something harmful to our well-being again, are you? Well, of course not. It's a hyper weapon. I have a bad feeling about this. Heh, I'll let you see for yourselves. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. You've done this before, so I don't think I need to explain much more. The two weapons I have you this time are an amazing knife and a perilous spear. Which would you rather test?
Perilous.
Sounds like someone's going to suffer either way. You can choose, Adol. I promise we won't hate you for it.
Knife.
Alright, here you go. Same principle as last time. Equip it and defeat a set number of beasts with it. This time I want the lucky subject to defeat 5 Crusels. Can't remember where to find them, so I'll leave that part up to you. Just make sure you take down 5 of them. And best of luck to you.
Right. Crusels.
Leave it to me.
I need to remember what they look like though. Ah, giant reptiles. Okay. Right, so that wasn't slowed. For the love of... Move is just annoying.
Found something. Found something.
For the love of... Move! Get up and move! Idiot thing! Right. Get up and stay the hell up.
Leave it to me.
Leave it to me. Too slow. This should do it. Found something.
Does count that.
Hey, looks like you finished the test. So, what did you think? Wasn't it amazing?
It was heavy stuff.
You're enjoying this, aren't you, Adol? That sounds about right. I'll get to work on refining it now. Hang on a sec. There, it's done. I name it the incredibly glorious, stunning...
Sirio, give it up already. You're calling it the Spider Edge, and that's final.
Hey, old man, don't interrupt me when I'm in the middle of... Wait a second. Are you seriously going with that? That's not my name. How can you let him override me? He has nothing to do with this. Well, I don't even want to be associated with it anymore. That's how you're going to treat me. Henceforth, That's an Alan Smithy work.
Job well done.
I'm unsure if it actually...
Here I go.
All right.
Any new things? Oh, how many did I need? I imagine that's enough. Teleport. Pippi. I'm terribly sorry for troubling you with this again, but would you be willing to go bring back another of my dear little ones?
Fine.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate your help. So, what are we looking for this time? This time it's little Tiva, who's run away. He's still just a chick, so he's full of energy and just loves playing around. And he practically enjoys hiding in the shade. A chick hiding in the shade. Sounds like a tall order this time. I'm afraid so. And he's just as cautious as Sasami too. So you need to approach him from behind just like before. Oh, and I don't think it's likely he'll have wandered into anyone's home either, so he should be somewhere outdoors. In the village, outside, same as last time. Check. Just leave everything to us. We'll have him back in here before you know it. It's looking right at us. We're not going to be able to approach it from here.
Yeah, you're not. Started off somewhere where you could actually approach it from behind, it would be doable, but...
Gotcha. Let's take you back to Bibby. Thank you so much for bringing my lovely Tiva back home safe and sound. Here's the reward I promised. Thanks. Now play nice with him, okay? Of course.
We did it!
I almost pressed the dodge button there for a second. And check. All done. Good.
Ah, you've come to report your progress on the map. Let's hear it then. My, it appears you have made excellent progress. I wasn't expecting you to be able to demonstrate such top quality results in such a short period of time. I eagerly anticipate hearing of your continued exploits.
Well, it's pretty motivating to hear that. Thank you.
Agree with Darren. I'm glad the opinion of this office means so much to you. I also have another reward for you in addition to your payment. Please accept it. And here is your payment. I bid you farewell for now, but I will be eagerly awaiting your next report.
Yes, it is. One more party member at the very least. Right there. Have you come to sell me some silver ingots? Looks like you brought the goods. So how about 10,000 gold for 3 of them? Alright, it's a deal. I look forward to doing business with you again. Actually, just get Kana that. Oh, yeah. really need to find some amethysts.
Leave it to me. Are you ready? Take this!
I know that I wasted another special again. Whatever.
Let's go.
Leave it to me.
I see. So that's what happened when you were in Promolock. Well then, I guess the next thing I'd like to ask is...
Hold on a minute, Celceta. You asked enough questions. At least let the rest of us have a chance to sneak one or two in. Yeah, he's not all yours.
I suppose you're right.
Okay, my turn. My question is about all the Picards you run into in your on your travels.
Yes, I think you should save stupid questions like that until the end of time.
The end of time?
More importantly, Adol, do you have a girlfriend? Being pretty cute and a strong warrior, I'm sure you must have all the ladies swooning all over you. You haven't got a childhood friend back home you've sworn to spend your life with, or something, have you? Or do you have passionate encounters with different girls everywhere you go? I don't know whether to take that reaction to mean you're pure-hearted, or if I hit the nail right on the head. Come to think of it, you seem to be getting on really well with Lisa. You're not after her, are you? If you are, don't think you'll be getting off with just a slap on the wrist. I'm sure Adol would never approach such a serious matter half-heartedly. But if you were ever to make Lisa cry, I'd be forced to cut all that lovely red hair off in your sleep. You've been warned.
Adol, I think I speak for all men when I say I completely sympathise with your plight. Yeah. Anyway, going back to the Picards.
Okay, everyone. How about this? If you all keep showering poor Adol with questions, it's probably going to make him very uncomfortable. So from now on, everyone will be able to ask him one question, and one question only. What? I suppose that does make sense, though. At this rate, we'd be here for hours otherwise.
Okay, finally. So starting with me.
Hold on. I'll be deciding the order. And that order is me first.
But you've been asking him questions this whole time. You've had more than enough. Yeah, this isn't fair at all.
That's our Celceta. No one's going to be able to get control from her now.
Still managed to get me with that. Now we're at 60%. See, I don't even know why they bother with a different colour one now. Doesn't really matter at this point. Now that we can teleport to anyone we want anyway.
Ah, you've come to report your progress on the map. Let's hear it then. You've made exceptional progress to have filled this much space in such a short amount of time. Here is the reward for your efforts thus far. I bid you farewell for now, but I will be eagerly awaiting your next report.
Can I get amethysts anywhere? That's the question on my mind at the moment. $1 million gold. Daggone, that's 9 and everything, isn't it? Two of them. Neat. Ba-ba-bam. free gold. Oh dear God, it really does just give you gold, doesn't it? The presence of beasts can no longer be felt in the surrounding area. The air is still and tranquil. Enveloped in the clear air of the forest and the fragrance of the spirit tree, Adol felt his body drift into a deep, relaxing slumber. One of the memories sealed in the back of Adol's mind was restored. Adol appeared to be out of stamina and couldn't run any further. Giving up already? What did he honestly hope to achieve by giving it to a mere human? Such a pitiful attempt. Now behold, as I, the true god, finally gain the ultimate power. Not again. How many times must you get in my way before you can see defeat?
Are you okay, Adol? You were moaning in your sleep.
Had a dream about Eldeal. I had an inkling it may have been Eldeal who attacked you in this area. Though it does beg the question, why did he not finish you off? Maybe it was the same kind of situation as when we met him in the tower. Doesn't seem like his other personality is fully awoken just yet, so he probably snapped out of it or something.
Yeah, but how long is he going to be able to fight turning into that other person for good? That's what I'm worried about. We definitely need to hurry. Come on, let's find that village. Red. What are the red fragments for? Okay, since I have a choice of ways to go. I've got another 3 hours done. Good enough for now. Stop here for today. I'll be back tomorrow.